Greetings, Inquisitors. I'm pleased you were able to join us. We'll put up the tutorial on the lightsaber right away so that as people join, they will remember that the lightsaber is designed specifically to destroy like buttons. This is how it works. The lightsaber goes through the like button. The like button gets annihilated. Special move, very important. I pasted something in the chat for y'all to watch. I wish I would have gotten it sooner so that people could have watched it before the stream, but man, I'm just going to talk about it for a second. I have this weird love of arm wrestling, and there's this guy named Devin Larratt from Canada. Devin Larratt, something like that. He's, in terms of good guys and bad guys, he's the bad guy. He's the heel. And he's the guy that you love to hate. But man, he is entertaining to watch. He is like, he's incredible. Like, I go over to his channel and I watch him just eating pancakes and chatting and whatnot because it's funny. Arm wrestling's been pretty much on the skids for about a year because of COVID, and it's just starting to come back now. And Devin has a matchup against Michael Todd, who's also one of the greatest arm wrestlers out there right now. And this is a Star Wars Galaxy of Hero channels. This is not an arm wrestling channel. But man, May 28th they're gonna have a big match, and I'm stoked about it. Like, I don't know why. It's just one of those weird things where, like, I watch it, I care about it, it's fun. So I wanted to share a moment from that video where Devin Larratt is fighting against Jerry Cadorette, who's immensely strong. And Jerry's famous for doing a dead wrist press. And he tries to do it on Devin in the first round, and Devin catches him in the press and holds him, which is like stupid hard to do. It's going to be relevant for this stream. I tell you guys, this video is going to be relevant to the stream. All right. Arva's here. He told Nisus to go to sleep. Nice. All right. Lightsabers out, boys. Nodding off. I tell you, I'm going to nod off too. Whew. I've just had, a couple days where you just go, and then don't get much sleep. And then the next day is the same thing. And you just like, got to get my stream done tonight and go catch up on some sleep, I think. All right. Work was challenging today, so I didn't end up getting in here in enough time to look through all the questions ahead, so I'm going to be making this up a little bit as I go along. We'll answer a couple questions. We'll do the Darth Loquitur Grand Arena, and then we'll have to see where we're at, because I understand that the game is supposed to reset in about 45 minutes. So we will run out of the ability to be able to do Grand Arena. So I hope that the reset will go very quickly and we can get back in the game and be back at it. That would be nice. All right. Don't forget to join the pit raid. Sims in 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Thanks, Bats. I'll get in there and do it right now. Join the raids. Oh, I didn't join the challenge rancor either. Yikes. All right. Thanks, Bats. Lifesaver. I owe that to you. Can I beat a Relic 3 Grievous with Gear 11 Geos? No. Probably not. Because Grievous does the area effect, he's going to come across and do area effect all over your face like 5 times in a row, and Geos are not good at dealing with area effect. Unless you have a Relic Geo somewhere in there to have the hit point pool to absorb it. All right. All right. Dan DiTomaso says, love the videos. Glad to have caught a stream. Yeah, glad you're here. Glad everybody's here. Cool. Very cool. Big F for Nabokov's GAC. Yeah, the matchup that Nabokov had was crazy. The guy had him by 13 relic level characters and 26 gear 12 characters or something like that. It was it did not look like very even matchmaking. So I'm taking he lost. Don't know. All right, let's go over here and look at some questions. In a recent live stream, let's say I'm a hyperdrive bundle player, and I'm kind of rushing SLKR. Have some other basic teams: Bounty Hunter, Jedi, Phoenix. I was wondering what order you would suggest relicking first order. I have double Zeta, Kylo Ren unmasked to R5, and the mats to bring the Sith Trooper to R5 when he hits 7 stars. I would like to be able to do Conquest at some point, so I envision my first 5 relics going to a 5-man team that could do well in Conquest. But I could also split it up for Grand Arena. OG Kylo Ren would give me lots of flexibility. Kylo Ren doesn't seem to fit in my Sith-themed team with constant lash out, and I wasn't planning on giving Kylo Ren a Zeta until after I give the next one to Hux. So which 5 first order characters should you relic first if you're kind of rushing C and you want to do well? Boy, you have to give me a good solid challenge to start the stream with, huh? All right, let's see if we can get over here. Uh-oh, that got reset. We'll have to pick it off the menu here. That's not it. Help me out here, BlueStacks. All right, so if we go into first order characters and we look at the best first order team, and chat, you can get involved here too. You know, you can help out with what we think the best first order team is going to be. But for me, Kylo Ren unmasked, Hux, Sith Trooper, Kylo Ren. And then the one that I like out of what's left is either one of two things. If you go for this first order Stormtrooper, you can build a 2-tank team, and then it's literally the team that you want for SLKR. You just take out old school Kylo Ren, and then that's your 5 with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can do this Special Forces TIE Pilot. I like him a lot. His middle skill gives you speed up. And that speed up, if you've got him going reasonably fast and you speed up your whole team, that is a surprisingly strong skill. The character himself isn't that great, but that speed up is something that I go for, like when I'm bringing my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren into raids and a lot of times in Conquest and Galactic Challenges and stuff like that. I end up putting this guy in because he boosts my speed, and that really helps me take a lot of turns before the opponent gets to go. So maybe I relic 60 him for fleet, so he's probably bigger than most people would have him. The other thing you could do is build these 4, Kylo Ren, Hux, Sith Trooper, and Old School Kylo. And you can put in Thrawn. But if you put in Thrawn, then you do lose something off of Hux. Dominance gets lost off of Hux or something. Hang on a second. If all allies are first order, enemies can't gain bonus turn meter while Hux has advantage. And this is a pretty important skill, especially if you're going against teams that do have turn meter bonuses. So you can shut that down if you're all first order, and you can't if you put Thrawn or somebody else in the team. But for me, these 5 right in a line. For most people, I'd probably suggest, these 4 and then the Stormtrooper. What does chat think? Let's see if chat had anything to say. Best first order team is Sith Trooper, with a bunch of junk to trigger to trigger his effects over and over again. That's not that great for conquest, though. I don't think you want to build a team for conquest that's specifically designed for Trooper to go off like that. It can get you past some different levels, but if you're looking to Relic 5 characters and get good, 3-star wins in Conquest or Galactic Challenges or something like that, then yeah, I don't think the Trooper Bomb is the right way to go. So what Nabokov is talking about is a Sith Trooper, if you relic his Vengeant Blast. Nope, that's not it. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. So when you relic this, whenever another First Order or Sith ally is defeated, you cool down the Vengeant Blast, and then Sith Trooper gains advantage and takes a bonus turn. So you put him in with a bunch of garbage. One of the garbage gets killed. It triggers that, and then he gets Vengeant Blast, and it deals 50% more damage for each currently defeated First Order or Sith ally. So one guy, he gets advantage, so he's going to crit with all of his stuff, and he does 50% more damage. Somebody else gets killed, he does it again, crits again, 100% bonus damage. Somebody else dies, does it again, area effect, crits everybody, 150% damage. So basically he goes off like that 3 or 4 times, and the whole other team is dead no matter what they are. And so that's a way to play. And if that's what gets you by, you can just take all your troopers that aren't relicked yet and just put them in with Sith Trooper. You can put Phasma Lead or something like that. Okay. Greetings, my first time in the stream. I stopped for about 2 years. You have the most helpful content since I came back. Nice. Good deal. Sith Trooper is a pain to gear. He has a couple really greedy levels. I started him on my Loquitur account pretty early because like gear 10 and gear 9, I mean, there's something down there in the mid-levels where he needs like stun cuffs, carbantes, and a stun gun all on the same level. He's got 2 levels like that are pretty greedy levels. Larry is a Trooper Grievous. Yeah, except he's better than Grievous. Maybe not as healthy, but man, this guy goes crazy. Grievous, you pretty much have to kill things. With Sith Trooper, even if you don't kill things, when his guys are going and getting crits, he's still assisting and getting damage. So he's pretty much a win condition on his own. After buying the $25 Houndstooth pack, is buying the 32 Bosk shards for 1240 crystals really bad of a deal? Yes, it's a really bad deal. For what I see, crystals are shards for crystals are a horrible investment. Look at this, 10 for 800. And I know that this is a low drop character right now, so let's say 20 shards, right? I could go over here and buy a character 10 shards for 400 of these. So are you telling me that 800 of these would buy me 20 of something, right? And that's equal in value to 800 crystals. No way. No possible way. It can't even be close. If you're going to buy anything for crystals, you are whaling. That's where you're just taking money and you're throwing it at the game to save time. Even the probably one of the best deals in whaling is to go in here to the journey guide for these guys, go into the shop and get this pack and do this. But man, you got to spend like $200 to get these guys kitted out after the hyperdrive bundle in order to be able to do the event. So just think, if you bought $200 worth of crystals straight up in the store and you were patient, not like I'm going to buy them and burn through them all today, but imagine that you bought 31,400 crystals. How many energy refreshes could you do? How many items could you buy that are efficient out of the shipments? Like, I don't know if I can find them in here. These are efficient. These Mark 8 Biotech implants, look at this. 25 for $375. That's what, like 12 each or something like that. Something like that. Maybe it's 15 each. But they're cheap. 15 crystals per one of these. If you do a refresh for 50 and you farm a node that has this 10 times, you'll get 2 of them. So 50 for 2, or in here, 45 for 3. So these are a great value here. You could buy these with crystals. You could buy the, of course, my favorite to buy is the Mark III CNR hollow projectors. These, no, right here, these. That is a full, completed 20-part unit assembled for 300 crystals. For the same price that you're talking about, you could buy, 6 of these? You could buy enough to break down for level 7 relic, right? You could do so much better with that. So energy refreshes first is the most efficient. Buying that high efficiency gear out of the shop is the second most efficient. And then if you're just patient, you'll get that Bosk. I mean, you don't need to have your Bosk 7 stars right away. So, my opinion. Let's see if somebody else had something to say over here. Brandon asks, have you answered my question on stream yet? I just tuned in. No, I was completely unprepared for the stream today. I just had to get home from work and flop into the chair and try to get going. Is yours the question about the Zetas? People have different names between the chats, so I can't always tell who's who. Then after whaling, you still have to gear up what you just unlocked. Yup. Vader says, tell them to whale more. I think people should whale exactly at the level that they choose. I just think that when people whale, they shouldn't whale foolishly. There's nothing worse about whaling than spending $100 on something and spending it foolishly. If you want to spend $100, spend $100 on the right stuff, on good stuff, and make your account $100 better. That's what I like. All right, let's try to adjust this camera just a touch. It's like looking up at the sky at the moment. All right, that's a little too much maybe. All right, so let's put this back up because I think people have not understood how to do that part of the requirements yet. So I do think that we need to pass some like sabers through some like buttons. Make it flashing to catch people's attention. I even blew through a relic hound's tooth with my Gear 11 Geos in the first round. Well, that's probably because you had your Vulture droid out there putting on buff immunity. Gear 11 Geos aren't going to take down a hound's tooth without some kind of help, I don't think. Hound's tooth isn't an instant win button if you don't have the supporting cast. That's true. But if you have Anakin behind it or something like that, where it's kind of, if you hit the hound's tooth, it's not going to help you too much. If you hit the ship that you're trying to kill, the hound's tooth gets a lot of turns. So that's how you have to play the hound's tooth. You have to play ships behind it that are so good that the opponent wants to hit those ships and prompts hound's tooth to get the turn meter. All right. Probably got lucky with a crit from Spy. Yeah. Geos can muscle through some stuff. They do have a good amount of damage, and sometimes under home 1 you can really punch up because then they're assisting on everything. They're getting protection up when they assist, but if the opponent has something good behind the hound's tooth, then it usually just buys you a couple turns and whatever's good behind there. Like if you have a TIE silencer or Anakin's ship behind there, built up to a relic level, or Vader's ship, just buying a couple turns is oftentimes enough for the win. So hound's tooth is not a solution. It doesn't win the game for you. but it ain't bad. I would not discourage anybody from making a Houndstooth. I'm making it myself. It's good enough that the opponent has to build something to beat it. All right, let's go look for another question. Should I invest a second Zeta into a certain team at like 700,000 galactic power, or should I put them into another team and make that team stronger? There's usually a certain number of Zetas that's going to help make a team functional. Like you need 2 Zetas for the Trooper team. If you're going to do that, do it. The Padme team on Darth Loquitur is an example. You know, if you're going to commit to a team and build a Padme team, don't put 1 Zeta on Padme and then, like Vader over here, needs 2 more Zetas. But once you commit to this Padme team and you say, okay, I'm going to build a Padme team, then you need to Zeta things, right? Zeta 2 Padme, Zeta here on Anakin, get Kenobi, and then we'll get Ahsoka, and then we'll go back to Zeta-ing other things. So my feeling is once you commit to a team, build the right Zetas to make the team work like it's supposed to before you wander off and go Zeta other things. Geos can work with 1 Zeta. Darth Vader can work with 1 Zeta. Bounty Hunters can work with 1 Zeta. There's a lot of teams that if you just put 1 Zeta on the right character, you're already on your way. Troopers need 2. You need to do 2. So it doesn't matter if you're 700,000 galactic power or 7.2 million. I think functionally it's the same. You need to put the Zetas on the team to get it running right. Okay. Low-level Geos work well with Malevolence. Well, Separatists work well with Malevolence. Malevolence just summons up so many ships. It's silly. And against a lot of early game fleets, you don't have a lot of good ships with big area effect damage, and people don't have the Negotiator with big area effect damage. So against the Malevolence, it just starts, pooping out all those little ships, and it's hard to get caught back up early game. So that fleet early game, devastating. All right, I want to get in there and do this Darth Loquitur, and I've got 25 minutes to spend in that to try to get it done before the server reboot, and then we'll get back to more questions after that. So that's going to be my plan. And for anybody who hasn't watched that arm wrestling video, you're going to want to watch that arm wrestling video. All right, so here's the situation. We got in earlier this week. We entered, and we see Light Soul, and I recognized his name immediately because as of the moment that he was my opponent, he was, and it looks like he still is, the number 1 ranked player in all of Division 10. Yup, we're against that guy. So we have a galactic power here, 419 in ships, 514 in characters, so we're about the same in ships, and he's got me on characters by a little bit. I've got him on ships by a little bit. If we look over here, it is a fleet. He's got a 7-star TIE Bomber, 7-star Scimitar, 6-star Shuttle, 7-star TIE Advanced. Yikes! Look at this. This is terrifying. This, fully kitted out tank with the Executrix with a Gear 12 Tarkin. I mean, it's that if he put that fleet on defense, I'm probably done. But we'll see. Arva says, ruin his life. Okay, so I'm not going to be mean about this, but I will say that he did message me in-game, and he asked me to place a weak defense to help him complete a feat. Now, if you come in here and you look at his account, he's got 6 really good characters up here and a couple good characters in the second row. So he's got a team that can beat anything. Probably 2 teams between these 2 that can beat almost anything, and a trooper team. But then he's exhausted. Like the whole rest of his roster decays in a hurry in terms of quality. So if I throw off one team to help him with a feat, then I've got 2 defensive teams. He places 2 defensive teams and agrees to do the same for me and puts garbage in one zone. And then we're basically doing a 4 team matchup. He can place 2 good defenses, have 2 good offenses, clear the board, no problem. So I like helping people, but the number 1 guy with a 5-star Wat board, tons of fleet, good relic characters, I don't feel like I can give him anything for free. And it's like hunting, right? So let's say you're going to go hunting, and you can hunt birds or rabbits or deer or a lion. What are you going to go hunting? I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to hunt the lion, right? Like, that's the biggest challenge. And if you mess it up, it eats you. So when I see a guy like this, I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. This is the matchup. This is the kind of stuff that I want to play strategy against this guy and see if I can win, because this is a strong opponent. And that's where the arm wrestling thing comes in. Because for anybody who watches that video, you're going to see Devin Larratt catch Jerry Caderet in that press. And once he stops him, then he can push him down and win the matchup. And that's exactly how I feel about placing my defenses. So he already played, and what I did worked just like I thought it would work. At least I think it did, right? So we put the geos here. Now, automatically, when you see these geos with this Relic 5, what are you going to take against that? So chat, you saw his teams. Relic 5 Spy on a Geo team, and I put Poggle in there, right? I put Poggle in, and if he doesn't pay attention, that Spy is going to go first, pull Poggle assist. If he tries to solo that with Darth Vader, he could very easily lose. So he's going to look at that, and what team is he going to play against a Relic level Geo? What does he have to do? Vader. But he has to use the EP lead. You guys, you understand. You got it, right? So he has to burn at least 2 of these characters, at least, to beat that team. Vader with Cheap Empire. I think he's got to use the Palpatine lead. Or he's got to do Vader with at least 2 other things to boost speed, but my Spy is faster than Vader can ever be. So he may even have to bring in his Thrawn, which is the only way that he's going to make his Geos, his team faster. So he might bring in Vader Thrawn, boost Vader to make him go first. Because remember, my Geo Spy is 290 speed. So he's got to get over 290 speed, and Vader can add up to 16, 32, 40. He can add 40 to his speed. Oh, I guess he's fast enough. He could outspeed him with the right characters. So he's got his work cut out for him. But I think most people would just automatically Vader. Boom. Vader with Piet, potentially Watt. Right. So he beats this team, but he beats it with Vader. That we can agree to. Look what I put behind it. This is dirty. This is just flat out dirty, what I put behind it. If he's already used his Vader and he discovers this on defense, what's he going to do? And then I put the Jedi over here, and he took a couple swings at the Jedi, but he used his best other team, I'm guessing troopers. So he took a swing at this with his troopers, and we prevailed. And once he used his troopers over there, and these Jedi are just good enough that whatever he's got left over, he's just swinging. All right, so I've only got 15 minutes. I got to pay attention over here. All right, so we've got Tarkin with a couple guys. That's not very threatening. We've got Dooku with a couple guys. That's not very threatening. The problem is I'm so light on teams at this point because I put so much on defense that I've got this Vader, I've got troopers, and then I've got garbage, right? So we're not going to take any risks. We need to win 2 battles for sure. So I'm going to come in here strong. We're going to go ahead and use our Vader team against these guys. We're going to see what's on the back wall and then determine how we're going to play these other matchups. Perfect strategy, Loquitur. Nice. All right, so we're going to put it on this guy here and do that. I love the assist. Let's see if we can just call Tarkin out of here, get the assist. Beautiful. I'm completing feats with the trooper while I'm doing this. Complete a feat. Oh, yeah. Complete a feat. Oh, yeah. Good. Would be interesting to see his side of the Grand Arena. Yeah, I feel like I know what he had to have played, but it'd be super interesting to be able to see his. Ooh, he pulled a sneaky on me too. Look, troopers in the back. All right, so I can try these troopers, or the safe thing to do would just be to run over this team with my troopers, take his back wall, and then see what he's got on ships, right? Because I don't know if I take another team in here. I've got like Dooku and the other two. That's 45,000. And then I've got bounty hunters to back it up. What do you guys think? Do you think I could take this with those guys and just get in there and kill Dooku and kill Maul and then come in the next time with the team bounty hunters and kill Jango? I feel like I could probably make that work. Play it safe. Draw it. Play it safe. Annihilate the north wall first. You got to be careful with Jango. He will hit hard. If anything, you have fleet. Jango will damage immunity. So I think what I'm going to do, let's look at the bounty hunters real quick. My bounty hunters aren't big enough to take him, are they? I don't think so, right? But if we go in with this and it goes badly and it looks like we're going to lose, we can just back out of that. Jango will get his contract because of the Separatist League. Yeah, we can't kill Jango first. We've got to kill Maul and Dooku. But if we take 2 shots to do that, then it's fine. So we'll do this, and we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Let's zappy on this Dooku, and then let's pull that Dooku assist. I think this should work, right? Yes. Okay, so Dooku's out of there. That was a heck of a hit there from Maul. Yikes. All right, let's see if we can get rid of his turn meter. Oh, never mind. I don't have any hive mind bonuses. All right. So maybe this is worth keeping. Is this worth keeping, or do I need to back out? I think this is worth keeping, right? I can do a little bit more damage to Maul. Come in here and potentially clean up with bounty hunters. I think so. Dodged. Yikes. Okay. You are tired right now. All you have to do is clear the zone and you win. But I would love to get also a full clear. Right? I would love to stop him on offense and also to get a full clear. That would be fun. All right, let's see what we can do over here. Let's get the taunt going. Let's get let's just do basic. Let's get ability blocks net. Get some attacks here on the weakest opponent. More attacks, and then is he out of his damage immunity? Should be. All right, we're working on him now. Let's stack up these damage over time as if we can. Let's put him on fire. Let's get him here. Let's get the taunt back up again. Although he's not bothered by taunt, right? All right, get him out of here. Net. Now he's bothered by taunt. He can't get around it because he doesn't have his skill up anymore. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 32 banners. a sure victory before bringing style to the table. Well, we've got victory. Even if I lost that matchup, he's got relic troopers back here, but we got this, right? So this is going to, I will be shocked if this doesn't already beat his relic troopers. Okay, let's put that over here. All right. Now we get to go. Stark. Big damage. Now we got a mass assist on Veers. Oh, nope, we didn't win. We didn't win, boys. Okay. I guess we did need that. It's okay though. We got 2 zones. We're not going to full clear him. We'll come in here. We'll do this. Days from Piet makes it difficult. Days rip. Yep. That's all right though. Let's take in this ship too. I don't think we'll have any problem beating this, but it's not a sure thing. It's a free fleet. All right. I don't like this guy. Let's get him out of here right away. Oh, good Lord. Come on. 27 dodges. That is not a good way to start. I think we're okay. Let's stun him. Let's take him out. Wow, dodge everywhere. That must be a special forces tie. What is that? Get him out of here. All right, let's bring in Plo so that we can get turn meter, and then we'll go over here. He's got valor everywhere. So many turns he's taken on this capital ship. All right, that should be it. Done. Not 100 dodges there. Level 1 consular. Yep, it's only in there if I get in a situation where I need the 3rd reinforcement, bring it in, call an assist, be done with it. All right, so his troopers held, but we got 3 zones. Feeling pretty good that he's done. So, Arva, I think it was you that asked, and you got your wish, man. You got your wish. We may have ruined his dreams after all. Now, I don't mind if a guy's in first place, and I wouldn't mind if this guy beat me. And honestly, he's got a hell of a roster, and he's a pretty good strategic player, as we can see right here. He set up a decent defense to trick a lot of opponents. So, but he's got to earn it, right? We don't mind if he wins, but he's got to earn it. All right, and we finished in time. Already at 90 in my arena. That should be a win. Yeah, I don't think he's got enough gas in the tank. With what was on defense and the fact that he's already dropped 3 battles, he's got to be done. How'd he outrun you? I thought you had the best mods. I mean, you can outrun me with a relic Veers. Or a relic, let me look here. Let me make sure I understand. I think his Piet is fast. So he's 280. Interesting. Oh, it's my Stark. That's why. Because I have my Stark as the fastest character, and I didn't have my Stark in there. Yeah, that's my fault, because I was thinking I was 286 against his 280. But my Piet is not 286. It's my Stark that's the fast one. So that's how he outspeeded me. Yep. If I can get this guy to gear 12 or relic level, and put those Geospy mods on him, he'll be like 316, I think. And then with his Veer's leadership, he'll be like 336. And then later when I get Gideon to relic level, I think Gideon would be like 348 with that set. Something like that. So we can outspeed people with troopers for a long time with the mods that we've got. We just got to get them there. Did you answer him after his request or just ignore him? I mean, I'm not so rude as just to ignore people, but I just make an excuse that doesn't sound rude. So I just said, yeah, I already set my defense. Sorry. So it's lame, but yeah, I don't want to go into big long explanation of why I didn't do it. But yeah, I'm a jerk, but not that much of a jerk. Arva says, was about to say, if you want to be first, earn it. Yeah. And again, it's not like I'm, oh my God, I got to kill this guy. I got to take him out of first place. It's not like that. But it's like, this guy's in first place. I really want to play him. I really want to see how it plays out. I want to see who wins. So there you go. I'm not going to get first place in Grand Arena, but I beat the guy who was. Oh man, I still need one more First Order Stormtrooper kill. Need one more with that lobster boy. All right, the reset is coming in 4 minutes. So what questions do we have that we want answered while the reset's going on? Question about the Chewie event. What's the bare minimum you can beat him with, and what characters do you suggest? Oh, yikes. All right, so the way that you can beat him with the lowest possible gear level is to have Dengar as one of your characters. And if they attack Dengar first and don't kill him, he'll go under stealth, and his skill prevents the opposing team from going into stealth. So when R2 tries to do the stealth move on the rebel team, it leaves everybody exposed. And then you can take out, I think you need to kill Chewie first and then Han. And then you can work your way through it. And you just got to play it like 90 times to get random generators and beat it. The other way to beat it is, if you're going to relic Bosk anyway, you can wait till your boss gets to relic level. Aura Singh has a very interesting lead that I like. So you can actually play that event pretty reliably with Aura Singh and a relict Bosk in the lead. So if we go in here, objectives, where is he? Chewbacca, activity, go to event. So if you play this event with Aura Singh lead, Bosk somewhere in there, and I'll put in, some more trashy type bounty hunters. And I'll probably lose this because I'm trying to show you, but it is a lot of RNG. Did I pick the right event? Yeah, okay, here we go. Been looking for a guild to join. We got 1 minute till the reset. It's going to reset right in the middle of this, boys. So Aura Singh will put everybody under stealth right away, and Bosk will be the only target that they can target. So then they have to shoot him whether they like it or not. Then Chewie got rid of all my stealth, so we can duck under stealth again, or not. And then start working on these guys. Let's see if we can just... We can't stun Han because of the protection. But if you can get rid of Han pretty early on, it's not too bad. Yeah, we're going to lose this. RNGs. It's not an easy event. It's not easy. But the trick with Dengar, that gets you the ability to, oh, wrong screen. Well, you would have watched me lose anyway. Sorry about that, guys. All right, we're going to wait for the reset now. Let me see what happens. Oops. It wouldn't be a Loquitur stream without the wrong screen. Yeah, pushing too many buttons. So yeah, I think the lowest you can do it with is the Dengar team, and you can have some characters at gear 10, gear 11. Somebody's saying they had Relic 5 Bosk and barely did it with gear 11 Fets, gear 8 Dengar, and a Cad Bane in there. All right, so where's that reset? I was promised a reset. I guess I'm not going to get a reset. We'll just start playing the account. We'll join a raid. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens over here. Are you excited about Bad Batch, meaning have you watched Clone Wars Season 7 and how it ties into some of the Mando marquees? So, am I excited about Bad Batch? No. The Bad Batch are cool characters. I mean, I liked what they did in Clone Wars, but no, I'm not like stoked about it. Oh my God, Bad Batch! Nah, and a lot of people like Hondo too. Everybody's like, oh, we need Hondo. We need Hondo's ship. Why? I thought Hondo was a weak character. He's like a liar and a thief, and you don't like him as a bad guy, and you don't like him as a good guy. He's just kind of this guy who's there, and then suddenly he owns a planet, and then he loses the planet, and then he's nobody again. And I don't know what the hell Hondo is doing. So yeah, I mean, there's differences of opinion in this galaxy for sure, and for me, the Bad Batch is one of those things where it's like, okay, if they come to the game and they're good in the game, then I'll be excited and I'll work on them. If they come to the game and they're mediocre in the game, then, it's whatever. But they're definitely not a faction that I would go, I'm going to wail on those guys because I like their characters in the show. I want to talk about a little problem I'm having on my main account. What with Conquest and Galactic Challenges both giving 6-dot slicing materials, I am permanently out of 6-dot mods that I want to slice. Like, I have 6-dot mods, but I have a whole lot of 6-dot mods that I don't think are worth slicing. So I'm like constantly fighting to get more of these materials to 6-dot more mods, because every time I get slicing materials, I have to find a mod that I want to slice to 6 dots before I can slice it at 6 dots. So it's I've been spending a ton of time on my main account just farming stuff for 6-dot mods. It's getting ridiculous. It's been going on for months now, and I'm still like not caught up on 6-dot mods, I guess. Wrong screen again? Oh, come on, man. Come on. Well, all I was doing over there was farming mods, so I love how there's a whole faction named Neutral and they don't have a single character. To quote Hondo, Mama always said 1 Jedi hostage is good, but 2 is just good business. All right, I'm going to put Griff in charge of switching my screens. All right, Griff? Next time I need to switch a screen, it's up to you. I know that you can't control my computer, but it's going to be your job. Nabokov, is your concern with the 6A stuff that you don't have what you need for future use? My problem is when I go in here and I look at a character and I'm like, okay, we need to use some 6-dot slicing materials. And I click on this mod and it's like, that one doesn't need it, okay? And then I go over here and this has got protection on it and flat offense, and it's an okay mod, but it's only got 14 speed with 3 upgrades. Is this really the mod that I would want to slice? So you come over here and you sort by speed and you say, okay, I want to do 6-dot mod slicing on a speed with on a mod with good speed. So we sort them by speed and then filter them out so that we're not looking at arrows, for example. And so here we go, right? So we got these at 27 speed. We're not looking at those. Those are already sliced, right? This one is already 5. So we go here, this one. 20 speed, protection, offense on a tenacity, hollow array with no tenacity on it anywhere. So this is just a speed mod. So maybe we can, 6-dot that. But you see, I have to 6-dot it in order to be able to slice it at 6 dots. So this mod here, 19 speed, it's not great stats, but we'd be willing to hit it. But I've got to 6-dot it before I can go up. This is already 20 speed. So if you look, my 6-dot mods, I don't have 6-dot mods to slice that are worthwhile. So every time I get 6-dot slicing materials, I got to come in here and find a mod to 6-dot in order to be able to slice. So I got to do like 3 of those a week. If I get box 5 over here in Galactic Challenge, if I get this box 6, I get 15 of these. If I've already got some of them, okay, this time I'll only get 1. So I'll get like a low-level slice and then a blue slice. And then when Conquest was out, the Conquest chest was given a ton. I don't remember. It gave like 50 or 60 of those. Bad mod. Maybe find some good primaries and some all right speed, health in particular. 23 speed, 6-dot it. You sort or filter mods that way. Take your C, for example. You sort by those sets only, by the primary that you have, and then by speed, and then adjust around them. So, guys, this is not an issue of having mods with speed. I'm not saying that I have any issue with modding or with the speed that I have on mods. It's just about selecting a mod to invest the slicing materials for 6-dot mods. And my point is, every time I want to slice something to green, there's a lot of these green mods that I hit speed on. They're done, right? Maybe I'm just super lucky, but look at how many times I've hit the 5th speed with 1 slice. It's crazy, right? So every time I get something that I want to slice to green, I have to go make a 6-dot mod in order to slice it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I got plenty of mods that I do want a 6-dot and plenty of mods that are worth 6-dot and slicing. But I have to keep farming those 6-dot materials like crazy just to try to keep up with that. That's all I've been doing. I've hardly added to my mod inventory at all on my main account because I'm just farming that stuff. Still no content update. No, I haven't seen it. I guess it goes at approximately. If anybody here has ever called the cable company, they give you a message back that says, a representative will be at your house sometime between 2 a.m. and 12 p.m. on, tomorrow. And then you have to take half a day off of work and hope that you're there when they show up. So maybe it's like that. It'll happen at 7:15, between 7 and midnight. But I can't start this Grand Arena because if they take the server down while I'm in the middle of a battle, then I'll be a sad panda. This is holding up my arena climb. For C, as an example right now, pick 1 mod to replace, filter by the sets on him, and then view those mods and see what's good to slice. Nabokov, I don't understand. I can already see mods that are good to slice. And it's not that I just want to build mods for C. So I guess I don't understand what you're saying. So go to C, pick a mod to replace. I don't really want to replace any mods. I'm good with C's mods right now. So if I wanted to replace this mod, then you're saying view your mods by the set and the primary and see what's good to slice. So sort by, or go look at this for a speed set as a direct replacement, and then go by speed. But it's the same issue, right? Like I don't have mods here. I don't want to slice these because they're 16 with 3 hits and bad stats, health and protection. I don't want that. Protection. This mod might be sliceable, but it's only 3. And if I've got one with 4, then for sure I'm going to want to hit a mod like, well, this has got 17 speed and decent stats. So this is a good example too. It's got 4 hits, but look at this: 427, 694 protection. It's got flat stat garbage on it. So yeah, picking a mod to slice with the 6-dot materials isn't the issue. It's just that maybe I'm behind in 6-dot mods. I don't know. Maybe I think last time I looked, I had, I don't know, 126 6-dot mods or something like that. I feel like I've got quite a lot of them. But I guess not. I guess I'm behind. I'd slice the speed mod to be 6E at least, leave it at 6E though. But that doesn't help me. Again, if I'm holding on to slicing materials that I want to turn one of those mods green and go to 6D, I have to pick a mod to 6-dot that I can also 6D. All right. The thing I look for in 6E to 6A is try to find what offense, health, and speed, not necessarily just 4 hits of speed, but just speed on it and at least 10. Well, I've picked some mods in the past that only had 3 speed rolls, but if you have 3 speed rolls and it's like 17 or 18 speed at 6-dot, then you know you've hit like a 5 and 2 6s or something like that. And that's a really strong mod. So if you can get any hits on speed on that at all, if you get 2 on the way up, it's good. And some of my best mods are exactly that. So I think if we sort by speed here, this mod was exactly that. It was a mod that had high rolls with 3 rolls, and I got 2 rolls on my way up, so I finished that out. There's another one that's 27 speed. This same way. This was a high roll mod that only had 3 rolls on it, and I got speed twice in a row, taking it to blue, and then stopped. So I got 2 speed hits on it. So there's a couple mods like that I've done. But yeah, the moral of the story is I'm trying to 6-dot tons of mods right now. I feel like I'm stuck. I'm just stuck 6-dotting, farming these 6-dot materials. And then of course when you're doing that, you got to be in the shard store all the time, every day, buying these pulse modulators, trying to keep up with them as well. All right, 2 things that I want to buy and nothing to buy them with. So what other questions do we have? If you guys got questions to answer, I'm waiting for this reset. The update should be here. You're seeing the data mine stuff. Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh. I was singing the other day, and my daughter told me I was doing a good job singing. So I said, oh, well, so what, I'm normally like a 3, and today I'm singing like a 6? And she said, no, Daddy, you're normally like a 0, and today's maybe a 3. So I got completely disrespected by an 8-year-old. It was humbling, humiliating. All right. How many people out there can sing? Can anybody in chat sing? I just like to know, because, like, I can't sing. My wife can't sing. My daughter's not a very good singer. Some people are just great. They got great singing voice. I don't know. The brains of the bunch. What did I miss? What was that announcement? The Bad Batch. The brains of the Bad Batch. Tech. All right. A brilliant idea. Is his kit already out? I haven't been able to search stuff. Like I said, I've been crazy busy for the last couple days, so I haven't been able to search anything. Is his kit already out? Do we know what his kit is? Nabokov says, yeah, I can sing, but you don't want to hear it. Dysis says, I can sing, but I can't sing, but I can play the piano. Tactical says, kinda. All right. Yes, it's out. Cool. I'll have to go look that up and see what Tech's doing. Tech's kit was released last week. Man, look how far behind I am. I'm like behind the times. Horrible. Horrible. He gives clones translation the same buff as C-3PO. Oh, nice. Awesome. That's good stuff. All right, so we got more people than likes. Let's just make sure that people understand how this works. Just in case anybody doesn't know, the like saber that you were issued goes through the like button, and the like button gets destroyed. Treat it like it's a Jedi. Oh man, I need to do like knuckle tattoos on this graphic. I need to do knuckle tattoos at JEDI on the knuckles. Take that graphic to the next level. Brilliant. All right, I kind of want to get in and play this next Grand Arena and see what we got over here. Got another question in the meantime. Somebody asked, what is the best turn order for a Padme team? There's only 2 turn orders. Really, the middle part isn't that relevant. Kenobi doesn't have to be that fast. Ahsoka typically doesn't have to be that fast. You want Ahsoka. She's going to be assisting with her basic a lot, so just make her a damage dealer. And then with Anakin and Padme, you're either going to want them to be really fast or pretty slow. Either one of those 2 things. So that if the opposing team is fast and goes first, either you're going to be faster than them and take your turns, and then when the opposing team goes, if they trigger Anakin, he gets a bonus turn, Padme gets a bonus turn, and that's already their second turn of the game. Or you make them slow, you make Padme just massive health and slow. You make Anakin massive damage and slow. And then the opposing team goes first, and if they trigger Anakin, he goes and Padme goes. It's their first turn of the game, but they're doing a lot. The slow Padme trick works well against teams with a lot of debuffs, like Vader and teams like that throw debuffs everywhere. And then after that first round of stuff, Padme goes, she just dispels everything, turns it all into protection up stacks that turn into courage, and then your next couple turns just crush an enemy in one hit. So that's the turn order for Padme team. My opinion is either fast Padme or slow Padme, one or the other. All right. Fixed an issue in... Oh, he's listing out the fixes. Connor Tomlin says, been watching for a while, finally catching the first stream. Keep up the good work. Cool, man. Glad you're over here. All right, well, let's dive in on this account over here, and I'm going to double check and make sure I'm on the right screen. Yes, I'm on the right screen. Yay. All right, let's look at feats. What do we have here? We've got to clear. I don't even think we can clear. We got 3 matches, 13 territories. Nope, we're not able to do that. Squad battles, 12 on your first attempt. Win a grand arena using 3 variants of First Order Stormtroopers. So I have to use 3 of them at once. And that is First Order, Stormtrooper, Phasma, Executioner, and Sith Trooper. I think I put Phasma on defense already. So it's got to be... I think I put Stormtrooper on defense. Yikes, so I don't even think I can complete that one this time, can I? Nope. Let's go look at my defense real quick. What's left of my defense? All right, he's played already. Nope, no Phasma there. Yeah, Phasma over here. So I used her and the Stormtrooper, so I'm out of luck. I gotta save them. Save them next time. I gotta put Kylo Ren unmasked in with him, so we'll be able to do that. Okay, Phasma lead, Fox Sith Trooper. First Order Stormtrooper is your other choice. Yeah, I put them on defense because I wasn't reading the feats first. Again, it's the problem with having a lot of stuff to do in your life and a family and a job and all that stuff, and you just go in here and you scout for 15 minutes and you slam down a defense and go to work. So, not my best effort, but oh, nice. So this defense is not very hard. Okay. All right. So he was nice to me on defense. Maybe I was supposed to be nice to him too. Don't know. Not sure. All right. Let's see. I don't think this is a lot to talk about today, guys. So we don't have a huge challenge. We're not facing up against a ton of relics. This team is going to be pretty easy to beat. Yeah, I think we just get in here and make things happen. Find out what's on the back wall. Make a quick trip of it. Nabokov says Relic 8 SLK versus JML, Gas, JKL, and half a dozen other Relic whatevers. GA isn't fun when GA is, quote, fun when it's matched that badly. I do have a new thing to try. Look at this guy. Woo! Got our Sith Eternal. No alt yet, but we were able to get him to Relic 7. I did have to buy Chirotech shock prods for him. That was the piece that I was missing. I didn't really want to wait for it, so I farmed up some of the pieces, and I bought a couple sets of shock prods and just put him at Relic 7 because I got impatient. Burned some crystals on getting him up there, but not too bad. Just on those things. Galactic Legend on the back wall here. I don't know. He's got C, so if he put C on defense, that would be surprising. All right, so let's see. I wonder, if I beat a team with only the Sith Trooper, does that count for the feat? Does it actually say you have to have three variants? If it said win a battle using only, then maybe I could have done it. All right, so let's take a look here. What do we want to do? This and this? Make it easy, blow through that. Snap, I cleared Treya. Good job. All right, so we're just going to blow up this Mon Mothma team. Just do area effects. And go for max banners. All right. Get him. Got to kill him twice because of that resurrect. Oh, you better not steal banners. Do not steal my banners. Do not. Oh, come on. Stop thieving my banners. This is not allowed. All right. I'm not sure I can get protection back. So, still ended up with 54. Not bad. What can we do in here? Let's do a one character. What can we do in here? Him? I think so. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Fun. 56. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Django? Or, Bosk? Let's see. Stark? We could do just Stark. Stark solo. Stark solo. Commander Luke Skywalker with Sabine and Old Ben. All right. May have been overconfident with this Stark solo. Not looking good, boys. All right, let's get Wedge out of here. And then Biggs is going to go a lot. I forgot he gets extra turns every time I hit him. Oh, well. We got this. Biggs will get 100% turn meter each attack. Yep. We got him, though. Stark solo. Murder Bears. He was really nice to me on defense. I feel like the boat left and I was not on the boat. Nabokov, you cleared him? You're complaining about your matchup against this guy and how many things he's got, and you cleared him? Oh, boy. The Nest. 55 banners. I'm sorry that this isn't a very exciting Grand Arena for you guys to watch. Why don't you all throw up a question somewhere that I can answer? Something fun for me to talk about while I'm murdering Jawas. Solos. I'm doing a solo with Ben Solo. I guess I should use Han Solo. That's it. We got to clear the back wall with solos. Cleared. Got lucky. Got lucky, whatever, man. All right, let's go solo versus Rolo. Solo. We have to solo the back wall here. What's your day job, Darth Loquitur? Well, I don't want to go into too much detail about what I do in real life, but I manage things, manage people, run a business, that kind of stuff. Serious work that requires you to take work more seriously than your YouTube channel anyway. Man, all my solos are gone. The only thing I have left is we have Stormtrooper Han, right? We can do Stormtrooper Han and then put Chewbacca with him. And that way we have a solo. But it's not a solo for solo if I put in Chewbacca. Oh. Anyway. It's kind of solo. Poof. All right. Jawa juice. Han Solo goes solo. 54 banners. No YOLO. I'm trying to do solo. I'm trying to do Han Solo on the back wall. Solo doing solo. And Ben Solo. All right, we got Baze here with, I mean, obviously this requires Darth Vader, right? What's the hardest team here? Probably this Bastila team, huh? All right, let's see that team. I thought Darth Loquitur was a full-time Sith Lord. I'm a part-time Sith Lord. All right. Link up some Jedi. Here you go. Take that. Oh, they're tickling me. They're tickling me. Hee hee hee. Nice. All right. Bastila, take that. They've already lost all of their protection. Okay. I guess I should have done the other skill and got health back. I didn't think I was going to kill her that fast. Okay, Vader. Vader's going to go crazy. Here we go. Merciless Massacre. Put it on Baze. Do it up. Cheer it. Get him. Get her. Back around to Baze. Ow, ow. And then cull him. He's a flower. I cull a flower. All right. Anakin. All right. Bang. Come on, Akbar. You can do it. All right. I have a 4.1 million galactic power account in a 200 million guild that gets 9 stars in light side and 19 stars in dark side TB. Do you reckon I should change guilds or swap? Love your videos. Really got me to play a bit more seriously. At your galactic power, I think, if you're at 200, that's okay. If you wanted to try to move up to a guild that's about 250,000 galactic power, that's okay too. Somebody's getting, 20 stars or more in dark side TB would be fine. But it all depends on how many watt shards you're getting. I mean, if I'm in a low star guild, but everybody in the guild is doing their share to get watt shards, I'd be quite satisfied with that. If people aren't doing their part and you're getting like 12 watt shards in a TB, then I would move to a guild that's getting more Wat Tambor shards. If you've already got Wat Tambor at 7 stars, then you probably need to start working on your Kiadi Mundi team and looking for a guild that does more stars in light side. All right. Ships. This guy left me easy stuff. I feel guilty now for putting down a normal defense. Not too guilty, though. Guilty, but not too guilty. All right, and we'll bring in this guy just to get back banners. Should I use another Zeta? Oh, we already answered that question. We already talked about that, buddy, earlier in the video. You should finish out the team that you're working on first. So if you're working on troopers, then you need 2 Zetas on them before you move on to another team. All right. Missile. Been in the guild for a year and don't have a 7-star Watt. Yeah, it's probably time to move on then. Assuming that you have what you need to get your Watt shard. No. Banner thief. Okay. Dodge. Spin, thrust, parry, dodge. Let's bring in the reinforcement. Get turn meter so that he can't steal any more banners from us. Stun him. Take away his buffs. We got to kill him. Oh, man. We got to kill him before he can get any more banners. 68. That's pretty sweet. We like that. Trent says I'm 1.3 million and in a hyperdrive, and he's already in a 200 million guild. You should move. Yep. Don't read too much into the galactic power of your guild, though, because on my main, I'm in a guild that only has like 248 million galactic power, but we've got a lot of people in the guild that really know what they're doing. They have lean accounts. They have good stuff in the accounts that they have, and we do really well in the territory battles and territory wars and all that stuff. So just the raw galactic power is not the only indicator of success. It's about how the guild performs overall and whether or not you're happy with it. I think somebody said that in the chat, it depends on whether you're happy with it. All right, making short work of this. Not so exciting Grand Arena. We got target lock. I'll probably just kill him. All right, probably kill him too and lose target lock. Yep. It's all right, though. Now we got target lock again. Got our taunt. For anybody that doesn't know, this tank taunts when an opposing character has target lock, so you always want to make sure you get your target locks up. So there we go. Done with the arena. 2699. That's a good score. Got some solos in there and stuff that we don't usually get. All right. There's probably more questions than I can answer, and there's probably account reviews I could do and all that stuff, but I'm really just going to have to apologize to you guys tonight. I am really tired. So I do kind of, have a motivation to finish up the stream a little bit early tonight. And, we'll make the next stream a little bit longer, a little bit better, talk about some more topics. Anybody who still wants questions answered, I'll try to get in there tomorrow and on the Discord and answer the questions that are posted there that I didn't answer in the live stream today and get caught up on that. So if you're not in the Discord, hop on over there and join. Use your like saber to destroy the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel, share it with other people if you think other people would like this kind of content. And with that, I'm going to close it off for today. Thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate you guys coming out to watch. It's always so much fun doing these live streams and seeing what people have to say and, answering questions and trying to help people. So thanks a lot, and catch you guys in the next Holocron.